Reno family, what's good? Welcome back to the Light Hub, Soul Fam. And as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be reacting to Fallen Raven by Reno, aka Brenda's son, aka Summrs. Man, we would not be the home of the underground if we do not react to the OG, the king of the underground, some would say right now, especially of this sound that we currently in within this generation, the boy Summrs himself. We gonna be reviewing his album titled Fallen Raven, so fam, super keen to just dissect this one and do it how we do here at the Light Hub, with a real analytical eye and ear for those gems, you know. As you know, we are the home of the underground. We unpack and discover the underground's finest. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. So that's the end of the intro. Let's get straight into it, so fam. Man, I would say Reno's really matured in this album over here. I was really appreciating his development as a musician. He really pulled out all the stops on this one. He brought his best work yet, like out of all the projects that he's released in the past, and his progression to this stage that he's in right now of his career. Man, people were counting him out, to be honest. A lot of people were saying like, when is Reno gonna drop music more consistently again? When is he gonna get back into his 2018 2019 bag again? Is Reno just caught up in drug addiction? Is he caught up in that cup sipping? You know, Reno can't leave the cup. You know, that's why I had to keep my cup next to me for this one. So fam, let me take a sip as we about to dive deeper into this review. By the way, this is not a fourth. This is not an 8 into no amphetamines, that we do not condone anything of that nature. But you will hear in this project that Reno really is in love with his, what can I call it? Schedule 2, Schedule 3 pills, Schedule 2, Schedule 3, lean, etc. Man, no, we're gonna cut the drug talk short right there. But he does really stay true to himself. And as you know, these are the themes that he's always touched on and are often touched on in the underground community and the sort of soundscape that Reno finds himself in. I love the first half of this project over here. Almost called it an EP, far from an EP. But I love the first half of this project over here. Him stepping away from just making it entirely plug and be type of album. He wanted to bring up a different side of him. We got the darker side of Reno. Let me put my cup down. We got the darker aspect of Reno on this one, and I really did enjoy the delivery on these tracks. He was holding back nothing. So fam, the bars were on par. Some would say that he might have been pulling from the likes of Yeet or Can in terms of his production and beat selection. That would be a fair argument to make. But I feel like Reno really held his own, and he really stayed true to his own flow as well. Like, he bust out his own flow. There were times when it might have been Yeet derivative in a way. And mind you, it's really hard to avoid it at this point because he is at the top tier. He's basically already escaped the underground scene and is sort of the pioneer. So as you hear more artists coming up and starting to blow up from the scene overall, you start hearing these influences within their soundscape and beat selection. But he was working with some of the producers that Yeet was using as well. Benji Cole was on there on the album. I enjoyed Hudson Major's production. That's why I started off this review with this in the intro. Like, this is one of my favorite tracks from the project, all the way from production by Hudson Major. My first time, mind you, hearing of this producer. So we see how, like, you know, like in the past, I don't think it was Benji Cole, Goyard Summrs, and Twin Uzis. These are he used the producers such as Twin Uzis and Goyard, etc., from the underground as he came up, and sort of put the light on them, had them being had the light shine on them with his rise. So it came with that, and now with his rise of his elevation through from the depths of the underground to like top tier / almost escaping the underground scene, now we also seeing that consistent ear for great production, and he's always keeping his producers locked in with him. So I've seen a couple of songs produced by Hudson Major. Big shout out to you, bro. If you're watching this, keep on doing your thing. And as I was saying, my favorite tracks included this one, Catch a Kill. The thing that I loved about this one was the delivery, including the catchy, "This bitch giving me dumb throat, this bitch giving me dumb throat." You know how catchy that is? Like, I heard this one rapper talking about a tip for rappers when they're writing pieces: keep it short, and also try to have parts within your verse that could be a hook. So yeah, have a hook. Do that. Do the generic or regular. What's the word I'm looking for? Song structure. So do the regular format, but within your verses have repeatable parts, have parts where fans can sing along, and catchy parts that will stick to the ear and stay in their minds. And that bitch is giving me dumb throat, plus the Hudson production, that the synth, elite stuff on this one. Another one of my favorites are the intro track, Let the Birds Out. God damn, really killed that one. And then we saw some of the versatile aspects of Summrs coming out, with him going into an R&B bag with the interlude. I think it's called the Love You interlude, or For You interlude. Yeah, For You interlude. Holy, that was really refreshing to hear him get into that pocket. And then of course getting into a heartfelt moment on Dear Mom. That was definitely one of the gems that I pulled out from this one. Maybe a little bit of criticism that I could only, like, the only bit of criticism, this was basically, let me just put this point out, almost a near perfect project from the boy. Like, almost no skips. The only faults that I would call him out for are some of the vocal attempts, his attempts at reaching high notes on some of the plug and B songs. I was really appreciating the fact that he was able to give us the plug and B that he's known for. People might even call him the innovator, the inventor of plug and B sound. So when I was listening to it, I was like, holy, is he gonna stay within this dark synth, hyper trap / dark plug sound? Because that's how I would describe the first half of this, really, that dark plug, as well as this hyper trap, even some trap songs as well, such as what I heard on Fede Philippe. That's another stellar beat selection moment over there. That switch up, going into a Chief Keef type of beat over there. Holy, so fam, that was some real elite creative moments over there that I picked up from this project. And my last one, as I mentioned, was that Dear Mom, heartfelt, speaking about his mother, speaking about his relationship, losing his mom. He's still feeling and wishing that she was still here, and really just sending a message to an ode to his creator, the womb which he was birthed from. Shout out and RIP Brenda. And with that being said, so fam, I'm gonna close this one off. I try to keep it short and sweet, and also just give you my take on this project. This was Summrs, Fallen Raven, a light body reaction review here at the Light Hub. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and we'll be sure to check it out. So fam, man, really keen to know what the community's got to say about this one. Were you feeling it? Were you not? Were you digging the production? Were you digging the delivery? Were you digging the overall performance from Raven? Is Raven back? Oh, I mean, is Summrs back? Reno, might as well call him Raven on this one. Fallen Raven, the project. I trust you enjoyed it as much as I did, so fam. And if you did enjoy this review, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this one. And with that being said, LITEBODY signing out. Check out the description. You'll find links to my IG, and maybe check out some of my music as well and the rest of the playlist that we got down there. And with that being said, LITEBODY signing out. Thank you for pulling up to the site where we keep it light. You dig what I did? Peace.
I can't even imagine not living my life through my passion. Hey, when everything is immaculate, killing the game, no assassin. Overtime, put your back in it. Every moment full of action. All of these synchronicities, it got me thinking that it's magic.